Nice. Approval. Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself and the instrument?
Yeah, no problem. My name is Mario Christofi. I'm a musician, instrumentalist, producer. The instrument is the oud. It's spelled OUD. In Arabic, it's oud. This is like the OG of string instruments. You know, this is like the origins of the guitar come from this. The origins of all kind of long and short necked lutes kind of have ancestry or trace directly to the oud. Imagine, you know, someone maybe 2.5, 3,000, 4,000, who knows, years ago, getting a piece of wood or getting like a pumpkin and a piece of wood, sticking it together, putting some intestines from an animal onto it, and playing this music. You know, that's the origins of this basically. And they called it wood because oud in Arabic means wood. So it's just like, hey man, I'm playing wood. You know, it's a great thing, and guitar comes directly from this. Yeah. I grew up with this, man. Like this is I'm of Cypriot, I guess, heritage. So like in Cypriot music, in Greek music, Turkish music, broadly speaking, Eastern Mediterranean, and all of the Arab world have this instrument. So I knew from the songs time ago. I just grew up with the sound. I didn't really realize what it was until I became a musician. You know, I played other instruments before this, so I came into this with a kind of almost like, you know, reuniting with an old friend. You know, like, you know, I knew the music growing up, started being a musician, had no concept of it, and then I discover it as a musician, like, oh, that's the sound I was hearing like my whole childhood. It's like, oh, it's this instrument, you know. And so I had to pick it up, you know. I had to do it.
Play something nostalgic.
Something nostalgic. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. 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 Yeah, that's like I guess a Cypriot tune that I just remember sticking in my head when I was younger. There was a whole bunch played, but just this one kind of stuck in my head for a long time. And then yeah, I learned to play it, and it's finally out of my head and into my hands. You know, yeah, it's cool. More music. I'm happy to play some more music. Let's do another instrument. Do you want to do another instrument? Yeah. Oh, let's do this one. This one, you're gonna like this one. Yeah, this is a cool one. this one has like the best story, I think, of a lot of my instruments. Um, First, it was a present from my dad. He went to Greece once, and he brought this back, and I was very thankful because it's like super cool looking, matte black, tiny little string instrument. They call these in Greece baglamadaki. Balama is a Turkish word. It means tied frets. You see how in the rebab, the frets, like the what distinguishes the notes, it's kind of like wrapped around the neck. Guitars and things like this, they're now metal. They hammer it in. But back in the day, it used to be tied. So they had this instrument balama in Turkey, and it came into Greece as cultures mix, as neighbors are. And it kind of blended with already existing mandolins and things like that from Italy and other parts of Greece. And they kind of combined into this little thing. Um, primary place you'd find this is in a prison, you know. So in the under fascism in Greece, you had this kind of style of music called rembetika, and it was basically like imagine all of the lowest communities in society at the time. It was like drug dealers, pimps, prostitutes, brothels, speakeasies, like the real like criminal underground. They would have this music, and this is like a real main instrument in the music, made small so that they could sneak it into prison. They would put it in their trouser legs or put it up their sleeve and like give it to their friends in prison that wanted to carry on playing music. I'll give you I'll give you a little song. Yeah, imagine that in your next door jail cell, like you're just hearing this little twinkly thing. Yeah, I actually like came to SOAS because of this music. I was like 16 and I was on the train, and there was just some like old man with a beard and like one of these, a slightly bigger one, but one of these. I saw him on the train. I was like, this guy, I know this instrument, I know this music. What's going on here? And you know, I approached him, and he turned out to be like a Cypriot dude as well, and he was played Greek music and Turkish music and things like this. I was like, damn, that's really really cool. And he was like, you should come to SOAS. There's every Monday there was a Rembetiko band playing this music. He was like, you should come to SOAS and check it out. I was like, I rocked up on the Monday, and like I ended up studying here. I was playing in this band for maybe 5 years. Ended up studying here, doing musicology, like and meeting 70% of all the people I do work with now are because of SOAS. So it's just funny that this like little instrument on a train, you know, it just changes life, you know.
Sometimes these little moments that you don't expect send you in a
Just completely diverts where you were going, man. I would never have known about SOAS. I never come to Russell Square. It's hidden in the corner, you know, but like here we are, you know. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Do you want to do one more tune? Yeah. Okay, I can do a flute one. This one needs a bit of warming up though. Just there you go. Okay. This is called a bithgavlin. It's, I guess in English there's no translation, but it's a flute that shepherds play to their sheep. You know, every culture kind of, anyone who has shepherds, the shepherds play these, right? For whatever reason, livestock like cows, sheep, goats, they really resonate with wind instruments. I think it's just occupies a kind of frequency they're a bit more, their ears are a bit more adapted to. But yeah, like so the shepherds play this for their sheep in certain parts of the day, like to relax them or to tell them, "Yalla, we're moving." You know, like, well, yeah, yalla, habibi, we're moving through the mountains. You know, but yeah, this is a Cypriot variation of the shepherd's flute, which is like really, really big in Cyprus. Yeah, I'll play a little song. This song actually, before I play it, is one of the first songs to be written about Saint. So it's a song about Saint George and his journey destroying the dragon. In Cyprus was one of the first points of conversion of Christianity, like in its mass spread into Europe. And this song is from back then. It's from like the first disciples, you know. There you go.
beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a really fun one to play.
That transports you to another.
Imagine that in the reverb of the mountains, you know, just like